What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. So look, y'all, you know what I find so funny? Now, since Anthony Davis has been traded to the Dallas Mavericks, you've had some talking pundits who have made fun of Anthony Davis like extensively for years. Now they saying Anthony Davis is the best thing since sliced bread. Now they're saying Anthony Davis gives Dallas the best chance to make a championship run, all of that. Their whole rhetoric around Anthony Davis has shifted now that he's no longer playing alongside LeBron James. Now his value is just so much more increased, which is weird to me. I've always been a fan of Anthony Davis, my Southside Chicago brother. Um, I went to summer camp with him when we were young kids. He could hoop then. I recognized, even when he got to the league, how talented he was and how much he extended his game from being just a defensive stopper that could catch lobs and score on tip-ins to an absolute dog that could score in the paint, that could shoot all of the above. He could do everything. Yes, I know early in his tenure with the LA Lakers, he struggled with injuries and all of that. But as of the last two seasons, Anthony Davis has played majority of the games, and he has been a dominant force on the team and was the best player on the LA Lakers this year for sure. And this is with me being a LeBron James fan. I acknowledge Anthony Davis was the best player on the team, hands down, right? And even when it was clear that AD was balling out of his mind, you had Charles Barkley calling him street clothes all the time, laughing at him for leaving the game in a wheelchair, clowning him out every chance he could get, saying AD not aggressive enough, he not this, he not that. Again, calling him street clothes, even though Anthony had been playing more games than Kawhi Leonard and Paul George combined. He had been playing more games than both of those individuals. Again, Charles Barkley was laughing at Anthony Davis, laughing Anthony Davis off every time his name came up, all of that. And now, since he over there with Dallas, now Charles Barkley is saying that Anthony Davis can help the Dallas Mavericks make a serious championship run. They could make a deep run. He's saying Dallas is the second best team in the Western Conference now because they added Anthony Davis, and he's been speaking highly of Anthony Davis, singing his praises, all of the above. And it's like, I wonder what changed, Charles. Because Anthony been balling out for the last two seasons for real. But I wonder what changed your tune about Anthony Davis now. What only thing I can know of that changed is the fact that he's no longer playing alongside LeBron James in an LA Lakers uniform. Now he's with the Dallas Mavericks and he's playing with Kyrie and he's over there with Klay Thompson. And now Anthony Davis is one of the best you ever seen, and he is this, that, and the third, and he's the hottest stuff since sliced bread. But before, you was calling him street clothes, laughing at him when people brought his name up and how good he was and how good he was playing, laughing him off and, like trashing him a lot. And here's the thing, and I love Charles. I think Charles is a extremely funny media personality. I think he was an outstanding basketball player, 6'4", playing the 4 spot, playing the power forward position at 6'4", being a league MVP. He was a dominant player, world class athlete. But Charles, like a lot of other people, have this thing with LeBron James where like they shtick as like they don't really something about it. They don't want LeBron. Anything next to LeBron is devalued. You know what I mean? Anytime someone is with LeBron James, it's the value of it is decreasing to them for some reason. It just and not just because of the way they play, because AD been putting up better numbers than LeBron James, and LeBron been taking that back seat to AD this season and last season, and LeBron been trying to give AD the keys to the car since he first got over there to LA. Since after that first championship. Since that first championship, LeBron been trying to pass the keys to AD. AD been saying, I don't want it. LeBron, this still your car. This still your car. This is still your car, LeBron. I don't want it. That's what AD been saying. But, a lot of these talking pundits, they devalue everything around LeBron James. From Rick Bucher, Charles Barkley, to Rob Parker, to Doug Gottlieb. Like, I want to get on Doug Gottlieb trash ass, because the Doug Gottlieb, basically was saying like if the Lakers play Bronny James, if they play him, if they put him on the floor, they're not serious about winning. And I'm like, Doug Gottlieb, your basketball team is 2-20 right now. You coach the University of Wisconsin, Green Bay. You coach University of Wisconsin, Green Bay. One of my best friends' alma mater, Kiefer Sykes. You got his alma mater looking trash. They are 2-20. They on like an 18-game losing streak. Are you trying to win? Are you serious about winning, Doug? Are you serious? Should you be doing a radio show while your team is 2-20 and talking about other people? But anyway, talking pundits like Doug Gottlieb, Rick Bucher, Charles Barkley, Rob Parker, a lot of these individuals try to devalue anything associated with LeBron James. And even to the point, oh, he injured, he ain't nothing, he ain't this, he ain't that. And the moment they go to somebody else, they world-class athletes, they world-class basketball players, they start singing their praises, acting like they the bread, acting like these athletes, once they leave LeBron, they start acting like these dudes are the piece of bread that Jesus was cutting and splitting it up amongst the people. They act like the athletes are they the bread that Jesus was cutting. You know what I'm saying? They the bread that Jesus was eating during the Last Supper after they leave LeBron James. They start, oh, let's just do this, that, and the third. AD been that. He been one of them ones. It was just the fact of him being aggressive, and he's been very aggressive these last 2 seasons. He's been aggressive defensively and offensively. He's been healthy this year and last year. You know what I'm saying? He had some little nicks here and there, but he been playing and been balling out. But it's just so funny how, again, when AD's playing alongside LeBron James in LA, he ain't this, he ain't that. He's a client. You clowning AD out, you laughing at him. When people say, yo, AD give the Lakers a great chance, you laughing it away, you laughing it off. I mean, you cackling like a goddamn hyena. The moment AD goes to another organization and playing with somebody else, now, hey, he one of them ones. Now they got a real chance to contend for a championship. Now, the AD boy, Anthony Davis is a great player. Y'all underestimate. He's an outstanding player. He's a phenomenal player. Charles Barkley, we been knew AD was a phenomenal player. We been knew he was an outstanding player. We been knew he was a defensive anchor and also an offensive anchor. We've been knowing that. We've been trying to get you to know it and acknowledge it and to stop disrespecting Anthony Davis. But you kept doing it. But now, since he went over to Kyrie now, he went over to Dallas, he over there with Klay Thompson. Now he all good, everything straight, and now AD, you singing his praises like you've never sung AD's praises before, man. So it's just it's very funny to watch, man. And I still got a lot of love for Charles Barkley, great player, but I just be taking note of how the narrative changes around certain athletes once they are no longer playing with LeBron James or when they're not on LeBron James' team. You know, they go from being people like Charles Barkley started laughing at them, talking about how trash they are, this, then, the third, then they go somewhere else. Now they just, oh, they good. They're great. Yeah. All right, man. Machiavelli Mills TV. I'm out, y'all. Peace.